2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
All right, we're going with an extra club here. Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, that's a ripper.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in second place. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Driver not necessarily required here, because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par fives on this layout.
Going for this green in two, Rich, it's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Judging it beautifully.
This one's for birdie. Ooh, nice looking putt. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently sitting in first place. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Opting for the 9-iron. That should set up another chance. 13 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Now that's how you roll the rock.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are at the fourth hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. What an opportunity to make a birdie. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Outstanding shot, high quality. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in 2nd. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 6th. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation. And now that finds him in first place. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
That's a good-looking shot there. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards,
going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, that one will play. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Surely it's going to.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
That might be one club too many. Not bad. good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt on the table. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Here we are at the final hole on the front nine. Lovely effort, that. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
That's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This shot is about 140 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Still in the lead now after that hole. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Well played, mate. Second shot here on the 11th. Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. This looks good. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, there's some real momentum with this player, coming off an eagle at the last.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Good shot there, Beamer. Putting for birdie here. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
That's tracking. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie.
This really looks good.
Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Currently in first position. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Surely it's going to.
Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Not a bad line, this one. Rich fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side, one of the most underrated difficult shots on this golf course. However, if you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle, well, life's good.
Well, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in second place. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
And he's hit that inside the range. 12 feet to the cup coming up. And with that putt, concludes this players round. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
Oh, it's been sparkling, hasn't it? It's been a pleasure to watch. It's got to be a little strange, though, having such a massive lead because there's only one way to go, and that's down. Let's see how they handle the pressure on the final round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.